woke up, it's about 6:15 and lovely sunrise. And what I'm going to try and do is actually frame up, I didn't want to use this, but there's a cement factory over there which is all dominating really. If you come up here you can't miss it unless there's a sheet of cloud, and there's a little bit of sort of a cloud inversion down there. So I think by shooting nice and tight, I'm going to zoom in around about 100mm, and luckily I've got a lovely sunrise this morning, so I'm going to try and zoom in there, and I'm just going to wait until the opportune moment, until I've got the right light on the factory, and hopefully I don't lose any exposure on the sky. But it really is a beautiful morning.
We get down, good Lord, baby got 'em open all over town. Strictly biz, don't play around, cover much ground, getting paid by the pound. Getting paid is a forte, each and every day, to play away. I can't get her out of my mind, yo. I think about the girl all the time, yo. East side to...
So I've been out shooting now for about 45 minutes, and the sun has risen around about 20 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, and it's subsequently blasted all the low-lying cloud out of the valley. So what I want to try and do is just hang fire, even though the light might have gone, the best of the light might have gone. I'm just going to hang around and just see if I can really zoom in on the valley. I'm going to go long at about 100mm like I was up there. I've changed location, and I've got a really nice sweep of the valley here, and there's still a lot of cloud that's lying on the basin. So I think I've still got a shot.
I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta bang it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta bag it up. I like the way you work it, got class and style, street knowledge by the mile. Oh baby, never act wild, so very low key on the profile. Some villains ears are known, let me tell you how it goes. Curves the word, spins the verb, and lovers it curves, so freak what you heard. Oh way, oh way, oh.
So that's the best of the light gone. Really beautiful morning today. Really glad I've wild camped, because if I didn't I wouldn't have probably been able to get up here. I mean, a lot of other people seem to have done it. I think it's maybe because there's a high road up here, so it makes it so easy to get up here. But my camp last night was very successful. It's very windy. On the ground I read that it was about 10-mile-an-hour wind, but up here it must have been about 30. And what really got me as well was where I pitched. There was no wind at all because I was the right side of the mound of the hill. But then the wind must have changed direction and come in from the west, and it's absolutely battered me in the middle of the night. So I had to get out and do a Tim Peake style spacewalk and re-secure my guide ropes, because one or two of them had come loose. So that was interesting. But apart from that, it's been a really good camp. Peak District is really beautiful, and I'm very keen to see a lot more of it now. I couldn't leave Mam Tor without taking one final shot. Now you may well have seen this shot before. It's one of the Peak District's more popular photos. There's a windy mountain snake road that makes its way up from the valley. It goes up and over in between these two hills. I think it's a really nice shot because I can really show, you know, a journey I might have to Photoshop that white van out because it's not the most becoming of motor vehicles. But apart from that, it's a lovely shot. I've got lovely light. I might get the big stopper on, but there's not much cloud, so I don't know if there's any point in doing that. But yeah, this is the shot. Okay, so time to go. So I've got my shots that I came for, which is just 2 shots. One of this valley here, and I think well, I'll have to get back to the computer and decide which one I will use. But I think I'm going to use one with a lot of low-lying fog and some shadow from the backlit sunrise, which will look really nice, I think. And also, I've just been over the other side of the tour to take that well shot or well photographed scene of that snake pass. So I've had a really good time. I've had a really successful wild camp. It was a little bit bumpy in the night with the wind last night, but maybe that was my own fault for not checking the weather. I think the gusts were about 30 or 40 miles an hour last night, so it really was a little bit sketchy at times, and I was quite proud of myself for getting out there and doing the moonwalk, doing the spacewalk, and refixing those guide ropes. And the tent stayed secure, and apart from that, everything was good, and it was a very good experience. So until the next one, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you.
I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta bang it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta bag it up. I like the way you work it, She's got class and style, street knowledge by the mile. A big but never act wild, she's very low key on the profile. Some villains years